Hey, what's going on everyone? This is NoobSniper here, and this is the Minecraft tutorial video for beginners that people have requested. And so let's get right into it. I loaded up this map, and here we go. There's a few things you want to be careful of. Time. You always want to look at the sun and make sure that you're managing your time efficiently and not wasting it. You know what I mean? Alright, so, you know what I mean. I actually never say that. So when you build your house, you don't want to build it on low-lying areas. You want to build it somewhat high up, so that somewhat high up, so that you have a larger area to see enemies and to make sure that enemies don't get the drop on you. That's the last thing you want. Last thing you want is for enemies to be hovering around your house and being very close to where you are. It's actually a nice first area to reside in, but let's go up a bit. There should be a better area up here. Again, higher up is better because enemies will drop on you, and that sucks. So this is actually a perfect little area we got here. I'm gonna set up a small house, just one. Okay, and we're gonna need to make some tools and get some resources. The first resource you're gonna need is wood. You can collect wood by you can harvest the wood, the raw resource of wood, by holding your left mouse button, holding it against a tree trunk, like this. And we're gonna get out of here. It's kind of laggy because the world is randomly generating, and so it will be a little laggy. Your first night, well, your first day, your first full day will be laggy, but that's okay. It'll clear up sooner or later. So you want generally about I would say 15 pieces of wood is a good amount to start with. So I'm gonna just harvest one more tree, and regardless of how many pieces of wood here, I should have about 13 or so from this tree. And that should be fine. I'm gonna teach you how to use these raw resources and create stuff that will actually help you survive your first night. So I got 12 here. Actually, I want to be on the safe side. I'm gonna grab another tree here. Okay. So again, like I said, wood is one of the resources you do need to collect your first night if you want to, start off on the right foot and do well. So I got 15 blocks here. I'm gonna leave that last one there. I really don't need it. Come back to my little house area here that I'm gonna start making. And if I press I, pull up my inventory, there's also a little crafting square here. If I place these 16 blocks here, each one of these creates 4 planks. So if I place them all down and continuously left click, I make a little bunch of 64 here. If I right click in each of these crafting squares while I'm holding my planks, I create a workbench. And I could also, if I have them by right-clicking the entire bunch as it's placed down, I can create sticks. I'm going to create 20 sticks, and sticks are used for making your tools. So I got my my workbench here. I'm going to place that down right there. Open it up by right-clicking, and now I have a larger crafting square where I can make more tools. If I again have my my sticks, I can grab the wood that I refined, and by making the general shape that the tool looks like, I can have my my tools. That's a pickaxe. This right-hand corner looking thing is an axe. This would be a spade or a shovel. And if you place only one little cell of put the sticks in one cell, you can create a sword by putting 2 of the material on top. And there are other tools, but I really don't need to show you those. And actually, we're gonna put the sword to use right now. Whoops! Don't fall, piggy. And one more. There we go. So now we got pork chop. If I do take some fall damage, for example, let's see right here. Oh, well, I can't take fall damage. Wait. There you go. I took a bar of fall damage. You have your health in the bottom, indicated by hearts there. If I right-click this food, I actually heal some health up, and that's kind of cool. So this is gonna be my wall. If I pull up the shovel, it cuts through gravel very quickly, and that's going to be very useful for making my first house. You can use the shovel or the spade can be used to it can be used against effectively against dirt, sand or gravel. So I'm just going to create as much as I can here. And I definitely won't have enough to create my first house. But that's cool. I'm going to show you guys how to use the pickaxe and where to use it and why you need to create a pickaxe. So I run down this mountain here, and be careful not to fall into any pits and take any unnecessary damage. You can find these little caves, and caves are where all the goodies are held. Now you have to be careful because enemies will spawn in any dark places at any time during the day. In the sunlight, they will not survive, but in the darkness, like this cave, they can spawn right there. This, my friends, is coal. Get used to it. It's going to be a very valuable resource. You need to collect this your first night if you want to have, if you want to be successful. And you want to, not start off on a really shitty note. I'm gonna collect. I'll collect 10 pieces. Whoops. I'm gonna collect 10 pieces. 2 or 3 is more than enough for your first night. 10 is certainly more than enough. And I'll show you why coal is so valuable. Not only does it help you to create smelt other types of tools and stuff, or well, items to create tools, it also allows you to create torches. Now, like I said, enemies spawn anywhere that it's dark. Now, during the night, of course, they'll spawn anywhere because it's dark. Now, if I have torches, however, they won't spawn. They won't spawn at least, too close beside me. So, if I pull up my crafting inventory, if I pull up my inventory and place the coal up top and the sticks below, I create torches. I'm going to create 16 torches. That's more than enough. Each one of these, if I just put one there and one there, creates 4, and that's cool because it doesn't have to. You don't have to, go one for one. So we got a few materials here that we can use for building. I'm gonna just I'm gonna dig up this dirt, yes, so I can create my house and my roof. First night, you're gonna want to create at least a 2-foot high wall and a roof, so that you can be safe for the first night. You can create your house out of pretty much anything: stone, dirt, wood. I'd recommend dirt because it's easily replaceable if you don't want to use it as a permanent residence. And I'm getting kind of frame rate issues here. I apologize. You can, I think I said this, but you can create stuff by just right-clicking. I kind of failed here. There we go. And right-click, and I ran out of dirt. Sorry. So I'm gonna use wood now. So I grab wood and I put that in my my hand, my little hotbar down there, and I choose it with either the scroll. You can either scroll to it or you can use the numbers. This is 5. I've created my wall, which is high enough, and I'm going to actually just create my roof right now. And there you go. Now you may be saying, well, I mean, why do you have to create a roof? Because enemies can jump down into your thing. But look what happens if I do not put a torch in here. It goes pitch black. So now I'm going to grab my torch and place one on the wall. Enemies can now not spawn beside me, which is really cool. Now you may be saying, how the hell are you going to get out of here? Well, if I take this torch out and dig out of here, there's my first door. And that's all I need to make a door. Simple as that. I like to dig a little patch outside of my house so the enemies will not get too close to me. So there you go. There is how to survive your first day in a nutshell. Really simple. I'm actually going to teach you guys how to create a door. You don't need it to make a door. You can just use a single dirt block or a couple dirt blocks. But if you want to go a little advanced, that's how you make a door. And you grab the door in your inventory and you put it down. And there you go. This is my first house. It'll suffice for the first day. And you close it. And now, also another benefit of creating your first house on top of a hill is that you can dig downwards. You can dig downwards and get more resources. So let's say I'm gonna make a couple of spades here, and I can just do this. So now not only am I, safe in my home, but I also have something to do during the night. And that's going to be also mentioned in another video. So I hope you guys enjoyed. The sun is about to set right there. And stay tuned for the next part, how to survive your first night.